Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. We are just a day removed from the announcement of Halo the Master Chief Collection officially coming to PC. And with that, of course, it is coming to Steam as well. A lot of hype surrounding this. I am, of course, very, very excited for the return of Halo on PC. It's been a long time coming. I remember uploading videos back in like 2015, wondering if Halo would ever make a return to PC. In a traditional sense, of course, we had games like Halo Spartan Assault and games like Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2. However, a traditional Halo game like a Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4. And we already knew that Halo would be making a return to PC with Halo Infinite, but what the majority of gamers really wanted was Halo the Master Chief Collection, and yes, it has been confirmed. And there's a lot to dissect here. Even though we don't know everything about the Master Chief Collection on PC, we do know a lot. And in this video, I want to take a look at 5 huge things you need to know about Halo MCC and the PC version. Now, number 1 is probably the most important fact, and that is what's being included. A lot of people are looking at the Steam page and seeing that it says it includes 6 games, and you have to know the breakdown. Now, the original Master Chief Collection actually only contained Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4. Halo 1 and 2 being those remastered versions, and Halo 3 and Halo 4 just being improved visual versions. All of those were gonna obviously be included, but how do you come to the conclusion of 6 games? Well, here's how. 343 and Microsoft, I think, actually count Halo 3 ODST as a separate game. I wouldn't go as far as to count that as a separate game, but hey, if they want to do that, go ahead. ODST was released as a $60 standalone game, so in that sense, it is a separate game. But I don't know if you guys remember, that game was actually initially supposed to be DLC or an expansion, and then they realized, hey, Halo 3 sold really well. This is kind of a big game. Let's put it out as a standalone product for $60, and it was actually received pretty well. It included firefight mode. The single-player campaign was really short, however, it was still something to check out. And then, of course, we do have Halo Reach being included as well. So you have Halo Reach, you have Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo 4. That's how you're getting to 6 games. Some people are thinking Halo 5 is coming as well. If Halo 5 was coming, that's something they would have definitely made note of. Now, with Halo Infinite coming to PC, with all of these other Halo games coming to PC, I imagine that at some point Halo 5 would come to PC and hopefully to Steam. But that's just speculation on my part. I just see the waters getting a little bit muddied in terms of what's actually being included in this collection. And there you have it, 1 through 4, ODST, and Halo Reach. And in totality, the game does include 67 campaign missions and over 120 multiplayer maps, including the original Halo Combat Evolved maps and Spartan Ops maps. Along with that, you've got the Forge component, so there is a lot of content to delve into across all of these games. Moving on to number 2, also a very big talking point is the fact that, yes, this game is coming to PC, but there's a reason gamers wanted to come to PC. Not just so we could get the console version slapped on there. We want the PC improvement, and 343 and Microsoft are saying that with the PC version, they are bringing with it all of the PC improvements we are expecting to see. The game is being built for PC with mouse and keyboard support. Okay, so that's a big deal already. Everybody wants to play Halo with mouse and keyboard. That's a big deal for any first-person shooter buff, and up to 4K Ultra HD and HDR. This is the collection Halo fans have been waiting for on PC. And they also constantly have been saying they want to bring it to PC in the right version, with PC's standard features including FOV sliders, 4K resolution, and ultra-wide monitor support. So that's huge. I know a lot of you guys are ultra-wide and sometimes you get shafted. This looks to have ultra-wide monitor support. Also, adjustable frame rates. Quote, we're embarking on a journey with our community to build a PC experience that delivers on a PC gamer expectation. That was coming directly from community director Brian Gerard. The team is passionately committed to ensuring that all of the features, bells, and whistles expected in a modern PC title are included with Master Chief Collection. Now, I see a lot of skepticism being brought forth to the table. However, if you actually look at the PC experiences Microsoft has offered recently, they have been rather great. I point to a Forza Horizon 4, a Gears of War 4. Those games have been robust PC experiences, and with Master Chief Collection, with the fact of the game being on Steam, with them being even more committed to PC gaming, I think MCC is going to be an even better PC version, especially because they are building the hype surrounding the PC version. With Forza Horizon 4 and Gears of 4, they were just slapped on Windows 10 releases. In the case of the Master Chief Collection, it was built up as this major announcement that yes, this game is coming to PC, and even with Gears 4 and Forza Horizon 4 being a little bit slapped on of a PC release, those games turned out to be really, really good. Now, the initial Microsoft PC releases were a freaking train wreck. I point to Quantum Break, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, but those were years ago. It has been much better since then. Alright, number 3 point that you guys have to know, and this built upon the last point, with them offering all of these PC improvements and with them getting it right, it would be a little hard to offer all 6 of those games at the same time, so games are actually going to be rolled out one by one starting with Halo Reach, which is the origin story. That was the prequel to Halo 1, and then they will be rolled out one by one in chronological order. So you'll get Halo Reach first, then you'll get Halo 1, 2, 3, then I imagine ODST after that, and it'll be concluded with Halo 4. A little bit disappointing to a lot of people. I would have loved to see the game just be released at a full price, and then we just get all of it at once. Now, in terms of actually how it's going to be released, are you going to buy the game separately, or do you buy the Master Chief Collection, and then when the games are released, they just get added to your library? There's a little bit of uncertainty regarding that. I imagine that they're going to roll out each game one by one, and they'll offer you the ability to buy the MCC right out the gate and get everything, or you could piecemeal it together and buy each game individually. That way, I do imagine that if you buy everything, it would be more expensive than buying the Master Chief Collection. Pretty typical stuff. But yes, that might be a little bit of a bummer to some people, but if that means that they're gonna roll out the games quicker and offer us the games quicker, hey, that's a good thing in its own right. If that means that we're gonna get Halo Reach by, say, June or sometime in the summer period, Halo 1 in the fall, and then it'll roll out that way, instead of us having to wait a year and a half for them to get the entirety of the collection, right? Because you remember with Master Chief Collection, do you remember how much of a train wreck that game was on Xbox One on release back in 2014? I'm sure they've learned from their mistakes on that, and they want to get the PC version as right as possible, because this game has potential to be a blockbuster success on Steam in terms of sales, and I imagine they want to get the best product out there for consumers to buy from the get-go. Alright, number 4 is a big point, because everybody is talking about the Steam release, but it's actually going to have a Windows 10 release as well, and you guys might be thinking, alright Mush, who's actually going to buy the game on Windows 10 when it's offered on Steam? Nobody's going to actually buy the entirety of the game on the Windows 10 store. However, Halo Master Chief Collection is already a Game Pass title on the Xbox One. I fully imagine that the PC version will also be a part of Game Pass. Game Pass is readily available for $1 a month. I know that it's supposed to be $10 a month, but they're offering me $1 a month just about every other week. So I imagine that the majority of you guys aren't paying $10 a month if you have Game Pass. And if you're signing up to Game Pass, you don't have to pay $10 a month. They readily have like 6-month subscriptions for $30 as well. Point being, if you don't want to pay that full price on PC, which we'll talk about that in a second, you can bypass that altogether and go the very cheap route and just sign up for Game Pass, get access to a bunch of other great games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears of War 4, there's Sea of Thieves on there, Crackdown 3 is on there. There's a lot of great games on Game Pass. And you would imagine that MCC would be added to it as well, and I imagine it would be the same way in that all those games would be added one by one to Game Pass. So if you don't want to pay that full price, which is probably going to be a pretty hefty price, the fact that it is coming to Windows 10 is at least going to offer you another way to get it cheap. Now, would I love for Game Pass to be available on Steam and us get access to all of those games just directly through Steam? Absolutely, but that's not the world we're living in. I'll take the best that I can. With a game being on Steam, that was already a shocker to me. And the fact that it is going to be available on Windows 10 as well, being a part of Game Pass, that's going to be a big deal. Alright, finally, number 5, and this is a little bit more speculation on my part. However, I've been seeing a lot in the community thread for Master Chief Collection because, yes, the Steam page is already up. Somebody put out a post that this collection should not be priced more than $10 because the games are so old. You are absolutely insane if you think this is $10. I think you're insane if you think it's going to be $30. I fully expect that the Master Chief Collection, at the very least, is going to be $50. It might be $60. Hell, it might be more than $60. I don't put it past them to price this more than $60 because at the end of the day, you are getting at least 5 games if you don't count ODST. If you count ODST, you're getting 6. And I guarantee you, for all of those games, for all that content, people would pay $70. I know sometimes I went a little crazy saying that I'd pay $60 for Red Dead Redemption on PC, and I think a lot of you guys would too. That might be a little bit crazy, but for all of the Halo games, for Halo to come to Steam, if it's a good port, obviously they're going to be charging a pretty penny for it. Of course, with the fact that Halo Reach is coming for the first time as well, and that's being released as a paid piece of content for Xbox users. At least the single-player campaign, as I believe the multiplayer is going to be added in free, but the single-player Halo Reach experience is going to be premium DLC. If you consider the base Master Chief Collection as its own game, then you have Halo Reach, then you have ODST, you have all the PC improvements. Man, they could just price this whatever the hell they want south of $100, and I think people would buy it. I really do believe that because that's the anticipation and the excitement level for it. What do I think it'll be priced at? Probably at a full $60, and I imagine that each game will be rolled out at either $14.99 or $19.99, so that's pretty expensive in its own right. If they do want to do a staggered release style where you can buy each game separately on top of buying the Master Chief Collection as a whole, but that's something to be very mindful of. If you're expecting this game to be released at a budget, look at all the other remasters being released. EA had the audacity to charge $40 for Burnout Paradise Remastered. Warner Brothers just put out the Hitman games on consoles and charged $60 for them. You're telling me you wouldn't pay $60 for all of these Halo games? You're damn right you would, and the majority of PC gamers will. So that's gonna conclude this video. Again, there's so much to digest with the Master Chief announcement coming to PC. PC, it's coming to Steam. I'm very excited. Hopefully reaches out this summer, and then every other game releases quickly thereafter. I imagine once they get Reach off the ground and that's a good PC version, getting all the other ones to be good PC versions isn't going to be all too difficult, but I get their mindset of making these games the best possible way that they can, especially after the lackluster launch of it the first time on Xbox One. That's going to conclude this video, guys. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave it in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.